Welcome to Bear Reacts, where not only do you get some history, but also a reaction. Today we are talking about Whiskey Lullaby with the reaction to Drew Jacobs' cover. I remember the first time I heard the original song. Do you? But let's get into some history. Some songs don't just tell a story, they make you feel the story. You live in it. And in country music, few songs hit as hard as Whiskey Lullaby. It's haunting, it's heartbreaking, and its story is just as tragic as the lyrics themselves. But did you know that this song was actually inspired by real life pain, loss, and a moment of devastating honesty? Stick around because today we're diving deep into the history of Whiskey Lullaby. Now, let's rewind to the early 2000s. Songwriter Jon Randall was at his lowest point of his life. He had just gone through a rough divorce from country singer Lori Morgan. On top of that, he lost both his record deal and his songwriting contract all within a few days of themselves. With his career and love life in shambles, Randall turned to whiskey, drowning his sorrows night after night after night. Basically a country song in itself. Then his manager saw what was happening and hit him with a brutally honest line. Hey man, every now and then you've got to put a bottle to your head and pull that trigger. The phrase stuck within Randall. He wrote it down knowing there was something powerful there. But he didn't know just how big it would become. No one would have in that situation. But not long after Randall teamed up with music country legend Bill Anderson for a songwriting session, Anderson walked in with an idea for a song called Midnight Cigarette. Inspired by the image of someone burning out like the end of a cigarette. That idea turned into the first line of the song. She put him out like the burning end of a midnight cigarette. Beautiful lyrics. But then Randall dropped the line his manager had told him. He put that bottle to his head and pulled the trigger, and that was it. Anderson immediately knew this was the heart of the song. So they scrapped the midnight cigarette idea and built the entire song around this devastating phrase. The song tells the tragic story of a couple torn apart by heartbreak. The man drinks himself to death first, unable to cope with the pain of their separation. But the story doesn't end there. The woman filled with guilt follows the same path, drinking herself to death as well. It's a love story, but without the Disney happy ending. Just sorrow, regret, wrapped up in a lullaby that never and will never bring peace. Brad Paisley's take on the first verse telling the man's side of the story, while Alison Krauss delivers the second verse, giving the voice to the woman's pain. Their harmonies are chilling, like ghosts singing from beyond the grave. When Brad Paisley heard the song, he knew it was something special. But he also knew that it needed a duet partner. He had two choices in mind, Alison Krauss or Dolly Parton. Bill Anderson, being a fan of both, who would it be? He agreed. And in the end, it was Krauss's ethereal, sorrowful voice that helped bring the song to life. The result, a song that felt more like a ghost story than a country ballad, haunting, unforgettable, and deeply emotional. Whiskey Lullaby wasn't just another country song. No, not at all. It became a massive hit, reaching number 3 on the Billboard Hot Country charts and even breaking into the Hot 100 at number 41. It went double platinum and won Song of the Year at the 2005 CMA Awards. And for Jon Randall, the song that came from his darkest moment ended up reviving his career. He even recorded his own version on his 2005 album, Walking Among the Living. Talk about full circle. Some songs fade over time, but Whiskey Lullaby, it's timeless. It taps into something raw, something real inside you. It taps into that heartbreak, that guilt, and that kind of sorrow that lingers on after the last note fades. Now that's the history of the song. When you hear this song play, what goes on in your mind? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. Leave your favorite emoji in the comments to help the engagement of this channel. Now, let's go react to Drew Jacobs' cover of this smash hit. Let's roll.
Like the burning end of a midnight cigarette, she broke his heart. He spent his whole life trying to forget. He watched and drank his pain away a little at a time, but he never could get drunk enough to get her off his mind until put that bottle to his head and poured the trigger, and finally drank away her memory. Life is short, but this time it was bigger than the strength he had to get up off his knees. We found him with his face down in the with a note that said, I love her till I die. And when we buried him beneath the willow, the angel sang a whiskey lullaby. La 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 la. Put that bomb to her head and pull the trigger, and finally drank away his memory. Life is short, but this time it was bigger than the strength she had to get up off her knees.
Yo, dude. Yo. Now that is the kind of cover that I really enjoy. That you get this take on it that, it has the same feel as the original. You could still hear the pacing and everything of the original, but it's been changed in a way for a different audience. I love covers, especially ones that turn like a country song into a rock song. I mean, does it have the same feel or the same heart as the original? No, because I think Brad Paisley and does an amazing job with the feel of that original song because it's country. I mean, you get that. But when it comes to something like this with Drew Jacobs, you get a feeling, but it's just not that intimate feeling that you get with the Brad Paisley version. But I can say, with somebody that absolutely loves heavy metal, that loves rock and roll, I dug it, man. Like, this would be the version that if something like this happened to me and they wanted to honor me in a certain way, if this situation happened to me, this is the version I would want played at my funeral because this would be more relatable to who I am as a person. That's how good this song was. Like, this is an amazing track. They put it together so brilliantly. I loved it. This would definitely go on my playlist. And you could ask my wife, like, when some of these songs that I get from reacting to them, they do go on my playlist, and I'll play them a lot. So definitely something I would listen to on a long road trip or throw into the shuffle because it's that good of a track. Their voices were so well together. They're really Paisley-ish, and I dug it, man. I really dug it. I love the feel. I love the way the music was put together. Top notch. Definitely a song that will go on the playlist. With that, I want to thank you all for choosing Bear Reacts. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Smash that like button. Leave a comment down in the video, or even your favorite emoji or your favorite word for this song. Let me know in the comments. It does help engagement. It helps the channel grow. Again, thank you all. I hope you'll have a good day. God bless. And as always, deuces. Until next time, keep rocking and keep the spirit of music alive. God bless everybody. Peace.